Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel Talks with Thee. I remain yours truly, Mrs. Daughter O2, coming your way with yet another interesting and exciting episode on this channel. So delighted to have you with me on this episode. God bless you. A special shout out to all my subscribers, the new and the old alike. God bless you all. Thank you for being part of this great community, making impact and changing lives for good to the glory of God. So welcome. I just came your way today with a short word of exaltation, if I may call it, and it's simply titled, Be Unforgettable. You that is looking at me, I want you to be unforgettable. I want you to consider the power of creating memorable experiences for others. The power of who you are, the power of your presence, the power of your personality, the power of your influence. That's what I'm talking about on today's episode. Not taking yourself for granted, knowing that everything you do leaves an impression in the hearts of people. Everyone you meet, you leave an impression of who you are in the heart of that person. So you cannot take yourself for granted. There is so much power in who you are. There is so much power in what you have to offer. Your life is supposed to make someone's life better, easier, sweeter, and more fulfilling. When you have this at the back of your mind, it helps you to apply yourself properly in every engagement, in every interaction. So making a lasting impression is what makes you to be unforgettable. A positive lasting impression, don't forget, because we can make different kinds of impression in the hearts of people. But I'm advocating and admonishing us to make positive lasting impression with our lives. And making lasting impression simply means you having an effect or an impact on people that is not fleeting. That is, it's not just, casual or temporal. It's something that is unforgettable. Something that leaves them thinking about you, thinking about that encounter. There are some encounters you must have had in life with people. It's impossible for you to forget. That is impossible for you to forget. I know you have one or two. And whenever you remember it vividly. It looks as if you want to relive that day, that moment. Yes, because of the impression that person made on you. It could be positive, it could be negative. But you know what? It's better for us to leave positive impressions in the lives of people. Every time God brings people our way, is for us to share with them a piece of heaven. Yes. You heard me right. Every time people come your way, every time you are engaging with people in conversations, in relationship, interacting with people, you are supposed to share with them a piece of heaven. That's why you have to stay inspired so you don't expire. Yes. You have to be inspiring. You have to be encouraging. You have to be hopeful. You have to be faithful. You have to be loyal. You have to be authentic. Authenticity is what makes you to leave a good impression and makes you to be unforgettable. You can't be like anybody else. Be authentic in your passion. Be authentic in the way you do things. Be authentic in the personality that you exude, in who you are. Be authentic. Do not be fake. Fake people cannot make any good impression because you cannot hold up to it for long. I'm talking about an impression that lives with people. Can you see the power that you have over people, the influence that you have over people? Because if you make a wrong impression, they will hold on to it for the rest of your lives. That is so much power. Let it be positive instead of being negative. So I want to encourage us to make good, lasting impressions. Create memorable experiences for people. Become an experience, a positive experience in the life of people. When people think about you, let them be happy that they met you. Like I said earlier, share with them a piece of heaven. So because you are from above, you are above everything that does not give glory to God. So what do you give to people you meet? Heaven, a piece of heaven, the peace of heaven, the joy of heaven, the love of heaven, the beauty of heaven. Everything about you leaves an impression. The way you look, the way you talk, the way you interact, the way you show kindness, the way you are merciful, you are forgiving, you are not easily provoked. That is an experience that people must have with you. People must learn how to be a Christian because of you. People will say, no, that is not the way to behave. I've met a true Christian before. Why? Because you made an impact. So creating a good impression and being unforgettable simply means leaving an impact in the lives of people. Having an effect in the lives of people that is not easily forgotten. There are people we hold dear to their hearts. Have you seen people hold dear to pain? Yes. Some people can hold on to pain and they will not let it go because they want to feel it over and again and be angry, be resentful, or plan how to revenge. They hold on to that pain. But do not be that one that gives people pain that they will not let go of. If people can hold on to pain, then give them joy. Give them love. Give them peace. Give them kindness. Give them faithfulness. Give them mercy. Yes. Be merciful. That is an impression. When you are merciful, you make people not to forget you. Man, I was caught up in a mess. But thank God for that man. Thank God for that woman. She or he showed me mercy. So that is a lasting impression. And I want you to know that the impressions we create in the lives of people have the profound power to form and shape your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. The impact we make in people's lives have the power, the potency of shaping your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. So if you want to have little angels all over you, be an angel. Yes, be an angel. If you want angelic interventions in your life, be an angel. If you want to be happy and you want happy people around you, be happy. So you can make an impression of someone that is always happy. You can make a good impression of someone that is always hopeful. You can make a good impression of someone that is always positive. So everything about you has the power to shape the lives of others. So become that experience in the lives of people that is unforgettable in that relationship you find yourself. Why are we failing in our marital duties when it comes to faithfulness? It's because we have not taken time to make good impression on ourselves. When we are careless with the emotions of our partners, we trample on their emotions. We do things mindlessly. And before you know it, you have lost that person. And that person have nothing to hold on to. The person is easily tempted. Is it truth? Is it truth? When your wife looks good, you can hardly say you look beautiful. When someone else tells her you are beautiful, she will believe. And when she believes, she's likely to fall. But when you take it upon yourself to admire your wife, to admire your husband, make them feel good. Don't allow others to tell them what you are supposed to tell them. You heard me now. You have just heard me. Don't allow people to tell your partners or your spouses what you are supposed to have told them, because you have refused to acknowledge who they are and to place value on them. They are easily carried away by the words of people outside your homes. Make a good impression on yourselves in that relationship. Care for one another enough that the care you give to one another keeps one another's hearts intact. The care that you give to yourselves will help to keep your hearts intact so that you are not easily tempted by anyone's word outside your home. Because we have failed to make good impressions on ourselves, even as spouses, we have given room for the enemy to come into our homes to distort our emotions. Remember that the impressions you make on one another has the power to shape our thoughts. Don't forget, to shape our feelings and to shape our actions. So because we are not mindful of the impressions we are making on one another, we are giving room to a lot of failures in our homes, a lot of failures in our relationships. Anything that you value, you give it attention. Pay attention to that relationship. Pay attention. Nurture that attention by making good impressions in the heart of the people in relationship with you. When I'm talking about good impression, I'm not limiting it to only marital relationships. I'm saying in every relationship you find yourself, make a good impression. Even in your neighborhood where you live. Your fashion designers, the people that make your clothes. Your therapist, the people that make your hair, your beauticians, whoever, the market women. Yes, everywhere you find yourself. Just make up your mind that every day that you are alive, you will make a good impression on people. Because if you don't, you are destroying a life without you knowing. You say, no, I don't care. Everybody, no, you must care. No, you must care. Stop saying you don't care. No, you must care. No, you must care. Stop saying you don't care what people feel or what people think of you. No, you must take responsibility. People's feelings are important, yes. People's thoughts are important and people's actions are important. So don't be the reason why people think wrong thoughts and feel bad and take wrong actions because of the way you treat them, because of the impression you give them. Please, I beg you. We are all here in a marketplace. I was thinking about it and it occurs to me that, listen, this life is a marketplace. We actually came to shop. And after that we have shopped, the markets don't stay open forever. You go home with what you have shopped. So when we go and answer to the creator of our lives, the author and the finisher of our lives, we will offer to him what we shopped. It's like, my daughter, my son, you have come back home. Let me see your shopping bag. What did you buy? These are the things we are talking about. The impressions you make in people's lives. Some of us have led people to Christ without preaching the word. Yes, it's true. Without saying, give your life to Christ. If not, you will not make heaven. By your conduct. That's what the Bible says. By your conduct. A lot of people have been converted without you knowing. It doesn't matter what you claim. It's what you do that matters. The impression you leave in the hearts of people that matters. So please, I encourage us. Don't just make a good first impression. Make a last impression also. Some people will say, first impression matters a lot. I agree. So it's what gives you access into the hearts of people. It's what opens the doors for you to come in. That's the doors of the hearts of people for you to access them. Good impressions are the first start. Beautiful. But please maintain it. So don't fake a good impression. If you know a good impression is good, continue to make good impressions now to the end. Don't just be faithful because you are coming in. Show me that you are committed because you are coming in, and then afterwards you just relax. No. Good impression at the first and good impression at the last. So it has to be first impression and last impression, not just first impression. Because better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. Don't start well and end badly. No. Start well and end better. That's what I'm trying to say here. So what impressions can you keep in the hearts of people that will make you to be unforgettable? That will make you to create unforgettable memories in the hearts of people. That people will look at you as an experience. Oh my God. There are some people you remember. Anytime you remember them, you remember the roles they played in your life. You remember the words they've spoken to you that never left your heart. Whenever you remember them, you smile in thanksgiving to God for the gift of such people. Wouldn't you like to be such a person that whenever someone remembers you, the person is grateful to God for you? Not to be bitter and to be praying against you. There are some people, when you remember them, you pray against them. Don't you have such people? People that will not give you peace. People that will not give you rest. People that will not see anything good about you. People that are all out to destroy you. People that are all out to truncate your destiny. When you remember such people, because of the impressions they leave with you, with your actions, what do? You pray and say, Father, deliver me from such people. But there are others. When you remember them, you give glory to God on their behalf. So what impressions are you supposed to leave in the lives of your loved ones? People in relationship with you. Leave an impression of commitment. Let them know you're committed. Let them know you're committed. And like I said, living and creating good impressions in the lives of people is a combination of you being authentic and you engaging with people positively and also having meaningful interactions. So every day you interact with people, you are leaving an impression in their hearts. So when people in relationship with you know that you are committed, that's a good impression. When they know that you are kind, that's a good impression. When they know that you are hopeful, that's a good impression. When they know that you're positively minded, that's a good impression. When they know that you are kind, you are generous, you're hospitable, you are forgiving, that's a good impression. So don't go about doing things that does not add up in the lives of people. Your faithfulness is a good impression. I've seen a relationship that ended badly. Yes, because of unfaithfulness. The impression that ended the relationship was unfaithfulness. So everything that has happened from the beginning of the relationship was forgotten because it ended in unfaithfulness. So make a good impression of faithfulness in your marriage, in your relationship. It's a good investment. It's unforgettable. I'm telling you the truth. It's an experience that people want to relive over and again, because whenever you think about the faithfulness of your spouse or the people in relationship with you, the loyalty of people in relationship with you, it makes you to be happy and be fulfilled. Some people would rather want to die than to be alive in relationships. Why? Because of the wrong impressions that has been deposited in your hearts. They are distorted. You can turn a good person into a bad person overnight with the things you do. Is the truth. Because when the mind is distorted, the actions are distorted. So don't be the reason why people's lives are distorted. Be kind to your relatives. Even if you cannot give them anything, give them kind words. Show them patience. Show them love. Show them love. Be compassionate. Please be patient with people. That is a good impression. Be patient. Be open-minded to learn from people. Don't always be right in every argument. Everything you know it all. It's not a good impression. No. Everything must not be by your word alone. That is not a good impression. And please recognize that people are growing around you. Even the ones that are below you in age, they are growing every day. Because people are growing every day, we must accord them the respect. We must respect people. That is a good impression. Respecting people, being respectful of people is a good impression. When you respect the elderly ones and the younger ones, and even your children, respect them. Sometimes I call my children, yes sir, hello sir, unconsciously. I remember when I was driving them to school in those days, I don't ever allow any of them to sit in front with me. I tell them, sit at the back. And you know what I tell my children? I used to tell them, it's an opportunity for me to drive you because I don't know if I will have this opportunity again. I want to serve you. I'm telling you. I used to tell my children so. I said, no, everybody at the back. I want to drive you. I want to be your driver. I want to serve you. And I don't want you to forget that your mother values you. You are my honorable. Sit at the back. I'm going to drop you in school. Nobody sits in front with me. Nobody does. I want to be privileged to carry people behind me and be proud that I'm your driver. I don't think my children will forget it all. No matter how they play, children now, the way they behave. These days, I don't want to deviate. These days, this generation, it's only God that will help us. Because the way children are behaving these days, sometimes you'll be wondering, now me born this one. Because they will be behaving in a way that you cannot even explain to yourself. Because that's not how you brought them up. But prayers are still going on. Because you know what? The seed of the righteous shall be great and mighty upon the earth. For me and the children that the Lord has given to me, they are for signs and wonders. And God will contend with them that contend with me and save my children. I deviated a little bit, but what I'm trying to say is that the impressions you leave in the hearts of your children, no matter what they are displaying at the moment, I tell you the truth, they will align. Because those impressions are unforgettable. They are seeds. You can call them seeds of righteousness. It's okay. Because anything you do right in the fear of God, anything you do for the benefit of others for good, is a seed of righteousness. So every good thing that you have done in the lives of your children is a seed and it will speak. Nothing will be lost on them. Is the truth. So please, leave lasting impressions in the hearts of people. Don't be too difficult. When you are too difficult, you don't leave a good impression in the hearts of people. Don't be too opinionated. Everything ends with you, starts and ends with you. No, people will get tired of you. They will avoid you. They will become tired of communicating with you. And if you don't have meaningful interactions, you cannot leave good impressions. If you don't have authentic, meaningful engagements with people, where will what is the other means for you to make an impact? It's when you interact with people that you make impact. It's not when people avoid you that you make impact. No. So please do not be that man or that woman that people will avoid because of the impressions you give to people. Make up your mind. I want to leave lasting, good, positive impressions in the lives of everyone that comes my way, whether they are my senior or they are my junior. I just want to be someone that will be unforgettable in the hearts of people, so that whenever they think of me, whenever my name is mentioned, someone in that group, wherever my name is mentioned, will have something positive to say about me. And when they say it, someone will concur to say, yes, I agree. I have encountered that woman. I have encountered that man. Won't you be such? It's like you leaving a good fragrance wherever you go. That's what it is. It's like you leaving good fragrances wherever you go. There are some people, when they come into your space, they leave a beautiful fragrance, and you will say, this person is here. That person have come. This perfume. I know this perfume. I recognize this perfume. Why? Because that is the perfume that the person wears. Now I'm talking about you wearing that beautiful perfume of a good conduct. Just imagine. Anywhere you enter, you leave a fragrance of you. The way you talk to people, you leave a fragrance. The way you act, you leave a fragrance. The way you receive people and make people feel, you leave a fragrance. Just imagine what kind of life you'll be creating and how many lives you'll be influencing for good. That's what I've just come to share with us. Please be unforgettable. Remember, there is power in whatever it is you do with people. The experiences, the memorable experiences you create with people will keep them happy, fulfilled, thinking about you. Remember, there is power in making good impressions in the lives of people. So please, can you now get to work and let all things pass away? Forgive people. Forgive them. Because you cannot make a good impression if you keep, holding on to grudges, malice, unforgiveness, bitterness. They will just not allow you to give out anything sweet. Because the Bible says that bitter and sweet water cannot come out from the same source. So when you are bitter, unforgiving, angry, impatient, and all those things that we allow into our hearts, will not allow us to make a good impression on people. And people cannot be blessed by it. So don't allow people to remember you in the wrong way. Don't allow people to remember you for the wrong reasons. So be that man, be that woman, be that boy, be that girl that will always leave a positive, good impression in the hearts of people, and by so doing, becoming unforgettable. That's all I've come to say to us. Thank you so much, because I know you're already unforgettable, and today is another day for you to be unforgettable. God bless you. So this is me saying thank you for always being here. Please do like this video, share, subscribe to the channel, send in your comments as we continue to be a blessing to as many that comes across these videos. God bless you. Until next time. Bye.